Okay, hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be going over my Stash Invest portfolio. So Stash Invest is a really cool way to buy fractional shares, and they have a lot of cool banking features and things like that. And it's actually really competitively priced. It's only $1 per month. They have $1 account, a $3 account, and a $9 account. But I usually just use the $1. If your account is under $5,000, you only have to pay $1 per month, and if your account goes over uh, $5,000, then you get charged a 0.25% monthly fee, which equates to about $12.50 per year. So basically, why a stash charges is that they offer a lot of ETFs and things like that. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly, take you guys into my account. So what I'm doing with Stash is I'm simply putting this on Auto Stash. So what Auto Stash is basically, I'm automatically adding money to my account every week. So I have 20 into this account every week, and with the Auto Stash, I've put in $435. So the really nice thing about this feature is that it's going to take the money straight out of my checking account, so I don't have to remember to put money in, and it's really better to automate things. So let's just quickly go over my portfolio. So far I'm up 6% on this portfolio. I started with Stash, I believe it was in May. I posted my first video, so I've been on been using the app for a little over 6 months, something like that. And then let's go over some of my holdings. So when I first started out with Stash, I was simply just kind of buying a little bit of everything. But since then, I've really concentrated my investments in towards tech companies. So most of the money is invested in partial shares, which is actually kind of funny because the reason I used Stash in the first place was because Robinhood didn't have fractional shares. So now Robinhood is offering fractional shares. They did an early launch. So I'm going to have to, for 2020, going to have to rethink my overall strategy if I'm going to use Robinhood more or just stick with Stash. So right here, I've got $200 in Alphabet. Google, that's my biggest holding. And one of the cool things about the Stash app is that they offer these amazing performance numbers. So if you take a look and you just scroll down here, it gives you the 12 month, 3-year, 5-year, 10-year since inception in the last 15 years, annualized returns. You can actually find these numbers on a few websites like Morningstar, but it's really nice for the app because I can quickly go through stocks and check out how much the annualized return. So since Google IPO, Google shares have returned 20% per year. So that's why they're my largest holding, very consistent. And then I have Microsoft as well. Microsoft, another stock that's been doing very well. And if you take a look at their return since inception, 14%, over the last 12 months, 47%. So one of the reasons I like these apps, guys, is because yes, you can go to Morningstar, but it's kind of hard to go through stocks after stocks because of the way things are set up on other sites. With this app, I can just quickly click the company, check out the return. So here we are with MasterCard. That's my third largest holding. Of course, past results are not indicative of future results, but for instance, here we go. Since MasterCard IPO, 38% annualized return. So these credit card stocks, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, are all doing extremely well. So I have MasterCard. I want to add more to that one. So then I also have 10% of the portfolio in bonds. I just simply put 10% in bonds just to reduce the volatility on the portfolio. I'm actually down a little bit, but when stocks go down, usually bonds do better. People kind of move their money into something safe and secure. So I don't want to be 100% stocks in this portfolio. I want to keep some balance of cash and bonds. And then Costco. Costco was a stock that I added. If you guys saw, I mentioned this in the best retail stocks video. I like Costco. Since inception, they have a 15% annual gain, and they've done really good over the last year, 42% gain. I really like that they're expanding in China, so that's why they're in this portfolio. And then the final stock, another retail stock, is Dollar General. I'm up 16%. This is the stock I've done the best with in this portfolio. And I've currently, Dollar General since IPO, 21% gain, 48% over the last 12 months. So guys, that's it for now. I really hope to take this portfolio to over $1,000. I've really gotten used to using apps now. Traditionally, I was basically buying my stocks through my laptop, but now I like apps because you can quickly go over lots of different companies very quickly. So like I said, the goal of this portfolio is to simply just keep buying partial shares and use the app for the ability to quickly research stocks. So if I take a look, I can show you guys some other ways you can quickly research your shares. So if you download the app, you just simply hit this and you go over to invest, and then you just hit companies. And as you can see, you can quickly go through lots and lots of companies. So we can just quickly take a look at one random company. Let's check out Amazon. And then all you have to do is just hit performance. It'll show you a lot of their gains. So since Amazon IPO, 28% annualized gain. So that's why I like this app, guys. Even if you don't use this app to put too much money in, it's really nice for research, quickly evaluating. And they are constantly adding stocks. They have a lot of the most popular stocks that are publicly traded. And they also have some ETFs and some other ETF funds. And then they even have bonds and things like that. So guys, so hopefully I'll be able to continue to grow this portfolio. The nice thing about it is that with my auto stash, it's going to grow by about $20 on autopilot, so I don't really have to do it. So at that rate, I should reach the $1,000 month mark within about a couple months or so, like that. So let me know what you guys think about Stash if you check it out. Also, if you're interested in signing up, you can sign up through my affiliate link below in the description box in this video. So be sure to check it out. I think the fees are pretty reasonable, only $1 a month, over $5, over $5,000, only $12.56 per month, so pretty cheap overall. But if you guys are more interested in just owning stocks and you're not interested in owning ETFs, then I wouldn't go with Stash. I would probably use Robinhood or Webull. So that's it.